Ready?
Yeah.
Is this where the line starts, or is he in line?
No, we were just chatting.
Oh, okay. All right. Why am I supposed to be afraid?
Why? Well,
Yeah.
because God commands it.
Okay. It commands what? That I'm afraid?
No, not afraid, fear.
Of what?
There's a difference between being afraid and fear.
Okay.
Can I explain the difference very briefly to you? If someone breaks in your house tonight,
Yeah.
okay, you're at the door, and he has a gun sticking at your head and says,
Yeah.
give me all your money, you're afraid.
Right.
So even if you give him all your money, he still may shoot you.
Right.
That's afraid.
Okay.
If God says, cross this line and you're going to go to hell, but stay on that side and I'll give you heaven,
Yeah.
that's not afraid. I have a definite certainty.
Yeah.
But I say, Lord, I want to cross the line. I fear you.
Yeah.
Help me stay on this side. And he says, okay, I'll help you stay there. The fear of the Lord is pure, clean, and enduring forever. Psalm 19.
Yeah.
It's not the fear of man. It's the fear of a holy, just God.
So I have a question for you, because I don't believe in any of it. I think it's absolutely the most ludicrous, bizarre. As a thinking human being, I think all of it's crazy. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in the Bible. None of it.
Okay.
Where am I going when I
I'm going
die?
to go to hell.
Which means I'm going to burn in flames forever, for eternity, or will it just be for a while?
No, for eternity.
That's some evil shit.
Well, see,
For
basically,
you to suggest that that's going to happen to me is abusive. It's disgusting. A God that would suggest that someone who doesn't believe that is going to the place where you're going to burn forever is absolutely not a God I would ever worship.
can I explain to you why?
Sure.
It's because you've already rejected him, and you've exalted your own mind over his authority. It's basically like
His
saying,
authority to do what? I mean,
Can I explain?
Salem witch
Can I-
trials
can-
and
can I explain to you?
Sure.
It's kind of like saying, I believe I should be able to drive down Fulton here at 80 miles an hour because I'm a good driver. I'm a great driver. In fact, I can drive 100 miles an hour and I can avoid everybody. No problems. I can do it. And yet the law has come in and said, no, it's 25 miles an hour. But that is for everybody.
But the law says I'm going to go to hell if I don't believe in that.
God has an authority in your life to tell you what to do because he made you.
He didn't tell me to do it, though.
Well, he is right now. He's telling you to fear and obey.
Really? Right now. How is he telling you? Like,
Well,
you're
right
telling
there.
me, but that's you, though. I mean, did God create man, or did man create God? I
You
believe
know
the
that
latter.
you know that you don't have the right to go down Fulton here at 90 miles an hour. You already know that, right?
Yeah, but
At one point in your life, and possibly even now, unless there's part of your heart to the point of total resistance, and there is a possibility, in which case you may not know. But at some point in your life, you also knew that you were not your own authority. And since you have rejected that at some point in your life, that is your sin. And for that sin, you will be judged. Now, if you hardened your heart to the point where you really don't believe,
yeah.
it still does not negate the fact that at some point you did.
But maybe I end up in the ground and I become the earth, and the earth eats my energy.
Are you missing my point, sir?
I
At some
get your
point, you
I've listened to
already
it my whole
knew
life.
about God.
I've listened to this stuff my whole life.
Well, I'm
And
telling
it's-
you the truth. At some point, you knew God, and you have rejected Him, and therefore
I reject the idea of
you are under His judgment for that, and your only hope is to turn around.
I reject the idea of a father figure in the sky who's invisible, who looks like me, who judges. And who it's so absurd to me, but the fact that billions of people believe it, I guess, makes it, real for a lot of people.
I'm
But
not telling you that.
I think
I'm
it's a
telling
spooky-
you that you have rejected the authority in your life. I'm not talking about some father
That doesn't
figure,
mean
whether
I-
I'm not talking about whether God's male or female, or whether he's black or
course
white. I'm
he's
telling you,
male.
at some point in time,
Well, he's male,
you have rejected the authority in your life
haven't
to
rejected
set
goodness.
right and wrong.
but I haven't
You
rejected goodness.
have rejected goodness.
This is my daughter, okay? She's a lesbian. Is that okay?
No, she's headed for hell too. She doesn't.
Oh! Are you still recording that, I hope?
I mean, it depends upon how old
Look
she
at her,
is.
though. I mean, how can you do
She
that?
may not be accountable yet.
She's only 15.
Well, she's
15,
probably
yeah.
not accountable.
There's still time for you, honey.
I'm good.
But at some
I'm really
point in
good.
time, you have rejected authority in your
Yeah.
life.
You're in
and
trouble,
you're
girl.
accountable for it.
I know.
And you know, if you would allow your daughter to continue in what you're saying is a perversion, then you'd be accountable for that too.
All right, pervert.
Oh my God.
That's a shame, though. She's a good
Oh my God.
We do the right. Yeah, we are.
Because your goodness is based by your own definition, not by God.
We're good, generous, kind, loving, caring people.
That's
who
why
don't believe in
Hitler
anything.
thought he was a good guy.
Did he? He was also killing people. We're not killing people.
Well, yeah,
You
but
know.
see, you're assisting in the destruction of righteous people.
I know. We're
By
not.
your attitude
No.
of setting yourself up as God.
No, I'm not God. I just do the right thing. Try to be nice.
But you're not doing the right thing by denying the authority that you in your life. You need to repent. You need to turn around and face the fact that you are not God and that you don't make the rules any more than you make
I'm
the
not.
rules.
I'm
for
not
how
suggesting
fast
I'm
you
God or making the rules, but
But you are
I think the
making
universe
rules.
does.
You're making the rules for yourself, and you don't have the right to do that.
yeah. But your God says that my kid can't like another girl, and that's
She can
bullshit.
Like her. She can like
Oh,
her.
but she can't be with her for the rest of her life. She can't marry her.
Actually,
She can't have the rights to do what she
actually,
wants.
I kind of like men more than I do my wife because I can understand them a little bit better. You know, we play sports, we get rough, couple, whatever.
Wow, you
But I'm
like
not going to have sex with them.
This is getting pretty complicated.
I'm
But
not
it's
gonna
It
have
is.
sex with them.
When you wrestle with
So
them and
she-
stuff, does it get kind of
She can like,
sweaty and
she
stuff
can like
sometimes?
girls, but she just can't have sex with them.
Right.
So I have to sex with a dude?
With who?
With the dude?
With a guy?
No, only with your husband.
But what if she's
What if I don't want a husband?
Well, then you can't have sex yet.
What?
No.
Ever?
not
Okay.
married.
this is getting kind of complicated.
Anyway, you see what
Ever?
your kids do.
But it's this. I mean, it's this idea that like, okay, at the end of time, you know, like we all have to like face the judgment. We all have to like tell God about what we've done. We all are held to the standard, right?
Yeah.
None of us are good enough to reach the standard on our own, and that's why God sent Jesus Christ to pay that price for us.
But see, he doesn't even believe in a standard at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe in any of all of that
And I have
stuff.
some like awesome
and all the
like,
hate
Christian
stuff.
friends
I
who
mean,
are
you,
gay.
you have a word that
And
says,
that is not
See,
like
it's-
I know, but
necessarily in
the
context
top
with
of your
Scripture.
sign says
just
God
being
hates.
gay.
But, right? Sir, the
So
top
what-
of your sign says God hates.
Yes.
That's what I got from this.
So here's
And
what
I don't hate her, and she's like, even though she,
But
hey,
you do hate her if you allow her to continue on in your perversion.
she's a pervert. I do admit she's probably a total
I'm not a pervert. I'm good.
And so what he's trying to do, so kind of the idea.
Don't water down the message.
I'm
please.
not.
Don't
but-
water it down.
I'm not. So, but the idea here is
man,
that
be
you know
careful.
Be careful. We're going to hell.
I'm
No,
being
it's okay. We're going to hell.
The idea here is he's worried that people
Yeah.
always just hear, "Hey, God
I
loves
know.
you, God loves you, God
Well-
loves you," and they don't hear about
How God hates you. Gotcha.
the idea is that
He
we
only
need
hates you,
I know, he hates me.
Like, before I was
He
a Christian,
created me.
he did.
So-
He did.
but he created you a lesbian.
He created me a lesbian, so if he created me as a lesbian,
That's
No.
absurd.
is it?
No genetic evidence for that whatsoever.
Anyway,
Oh, I better
would,
start it.
I would disagree with you on that
No,
part.
you can disagree, but you're going to have to disagree with the foremost authority on genetics in the United States.
No.
I think I'm with
All right,
God.
don't
on this
water
one.
it down. Okay.
But
I enjoyed the conversation with you guys. So
thanks.
yeah.
Well, hopefully
I always enjoy a brisk conversation.
Change your life before it's too late.
But
Well, if
just
not,
the
at least
idea-
I have her with me in hell. Right? Thanks, you guys. Adios.